always the same thing. You're always believing somebody else.
Why are you acting so crazy?
Technical difficulties.
This is why I act this way, because you act crazy.
It's not my fault. That's your fault for believing them.
Believe whatever you want. Believe whatever you want.
You're gonna believe him?
You're gonna wow.
Him. You're gonna believe him.
I already told you she's nothing. I already told you she's
Dude,
just a friend.
that's just my
and
best
I just started
friend,
following
bro.
her.
That's crazy. She's nothing. Do you got something to tell us, Jack?
I can't even say anything
something
anymore
to tell
because
us?
you act crazy.
Honestly, it's not me.
How am I supposed to even feel safe and speak about it if you act like this?
I don't think there's more I can do for you to believe me. If you don't want to believe me, leave.
You know what?
Believe
Believe what you want. Believe what you want.
So we're done.
You know what I wish? I wish I had to say that to my face. I wish he would.
I want to say, I think we triggered all of our listeners within the first minute of this podcast.
Well, all I'm saying is we're saying this from experience, but I wish.
Experience.
Well, you'll see. You'll see. Put me in the ring. Give me some gloves.
I'm not even got. I was just confused.
100 minutes
like 10 seconds ago.
Atos Alive podcast, baby.
Good morning. Good afternoon.
If you're just as confused as I am, stay tuned.
Hey, I think we've been living our life very Confucius. It's all good.
Oh, this week.
Oh,
I'm not confused.
it's not. No, you're good.
Yeah, I'm chill. I'm working on it, but
I know what I want and I know what I got to do to get it. So
I'm just a chill girl who knows what she wants.
hey, it's not my fault. If you can't keep up, that's you. Not on me.
Esta vida no es para todos.
No.
No, sir,
It
no.
takes a certain individual to be able to put up with people like us.
Oh, definitely.
Really?
Oh
I
my
think
God,
we're really
please.
easygoing.
They gotta have patience for you.
I come with a lot.
They gotta have patience for you. They gotta have space for you, and they gotta have
Understanding for
and
him.
understanding. No, they just gotta have like be a little like
Be kind to him.
No, I would say like
Kind.
like handle the bluntness, like handle the
They have
upfrontness.
to have.
In other words, you can't be.
Yeah,
you cannot be
a little
sensitive
bitch.
around Pepe.
No,
Oh, there it is.
You can't be a little bitch.
You can't be around. You can't be sensitive around Pepe.
No,
And you
that's
can't
part,
be,
that
and you
part.
can't tell him or be mean to him because he'll take it to heart.
No, you can't be sensitive with you, but you can be. You have to be sensitive with you.
You have to be very demanding with you.
What do you mean?
They have
Your expectations are high.
your expectations are high, so they have to come
Demanding.
correct. Yes, so they cannot come to you and tell you do this because right now you're in your groove, and no one takes you out of your groove.
Oh,
But
No
my
one
groove's
can
not
move
bad.
you. No one can move you right now. If it hasn't,
But
if
is
it
that
can,
a bad thing?
if it's not doing with your business, with your sanity, and your livelihood right now, it doesn't seem like it's gonna fit.
I feel like
Si-
you want to talk about it. No,
Si
just
no
say
me
it with
da
your chest.
paz, yo no lo quiero.
Ooh.
Si, la neta,
Applies to
all of
everything.
that goes to like if it ruins my peace, baby girl, I don't want it. I'm better off
Facts.
without it. Al chile,
Facts.
al
It's
chile.
It's like this should be improving you. You shouldn't be like taking a step back.
But that
what
goes
you're
with
doing.
anything, relationships, friendships, like even tasks that I have to do. If it really is gonna like affect my sanity and my peace,
Yeah.
count me out.
The main question is, how does someone need to be in order to be with you? In my case, I always say they have to be able to handle a lot. Like, I come with a lot already. I'm impatient. I'm very demanding of what the shit that I want.
He's a control freak.
And there's some days I'm going to be good. There's some days I'm going to be bad. Either you can handle it or I got to keep moving. That's it.
He'll
You
leave
know what? I
behind.
thought about that the other day, like the question that you were asking and stuff, because like obviously you can describe any situation that you want and nothing's gonna be perfect. Todos van a venir con sus pedos, and everybody has to pick and choose what they can battle with somebody. But when you asked what does somebody need with me, because I feel like I'm very easygoing. You guys make it sound like I'm not. But I like to think I'm very easygoing. I'm very chill. Yo soy muy perdonable. But what I would like to see from somebody else is like be certain of me.
Yeah.
To be able to be like, yo sé que a esa chaparrita yo la quiero. And then because it's true, because it's once a man is certain about a woman, pase lo que pase, they're ride or die. But the man has to be certain about her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So whatever ends up coming after that, pues is...
I think the big topic here is the partner you have complementing the lifestyle that you want?
Yeah. Is it bringing out the best version?
Yeah.
of you?
Is it aligning with your goals, your morals, and what you want to achieve. Because right now, a lot of people are trying to figure out what they're made for and what they're good at. Right? Some people, some relationships get broken because maybe their way of being together isn't aligning anymore. And it's tough to let go of who you thought you would be with the rest of your life and live in your glory days with. Like, oh, once I get to the top, once I hit my dream, I'm going to have my person next to me happily ever after. And then you realize your person maybe doesn't want you to live happily ever after. Doesn't want you to live that successful life because maybe, just maybe, they can't not keep up with what you're bringing to the table anymore.
So you guys think as men, you guys can spot like a high achieving woman from far away, and let's say that she does a little more than you. Let's keep it real. What would happen then? Like, would you even try to go after it, or would you kind of what happens?
I'll do everything to try and help them improve. Like they're already good with what they're doing, right? But what can I help just a little bit more to like bring to the table or bring to the plate or overachieve? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I think it's more if she's doing a lot and working, how can I help and support her? But how can I work on myself so I match that same energy?
Yes. How do I level up?
Yeah. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's something that's instilled in me or just what I feel. It's like all applause to my person working hard, achieving her goals. But if I'm her person, I'm her partner, I should be able to match that same energy. And if I'm staying behind because I'm just too comfortable, then maybe that person isn't for me. Because reality, if your person is an overachiever, working for their goals, and you're someone that's very, kind of, it is what it is, then are you really keeping up with them? Do you know what it takes in order to build a business, to build a dream? Because there's sacrifice. There's times you're not going to be able to hang out, go out, or maybe there's times you're not going to be at your best. And as business owners, you know firsthand, not every day is glitz and glamour. And, oh, yeah, today was the best day. I want to go see my person. Maybe today's the toughest day, and you want to, dude, I just want to go home. I just want to stay home. I don't want to go out today.
So now let me flip the question on you.
Flip it.
Just flip it. Would you personally go out on a date, or would you be attracted to a man that's doing less than you?
No, I would not be attracted because I've done that before. I've done that before where I've spent time and I've dated and I've been with men who not just less, but it's just like we don't have the same goals. And so you try it out for a little bit and you're like, oh, pues, maybe he'll change or maybe he'll, put his best foot forward or whatever. But if that man does not have locked in the same goals as you, like it gets exhausting after a while because you feel like you're dragging somebody along. So I've done it before. I got tired of it. And I was like, you know what? I can't do this anymore because I'm not made to be in a relationship with somebody who I have to drag. That's exhausting for men and women. Yeah. What do you guys think?
I think you start losing yourself and you slow down your success rate when you try to bring someone along that is not meant for it. Like, I think you need to, I seen it, I think it was, Matthew McConaughey? Uh-huh. He was saying that sometimes you run and your person walks. Yeah. But you cannot, the person that's running, you're probably in your best moment and your partner's probably in the worst moment, but you cannot get too far ahead and forget about them. Because if that's truly your person, you have to understand them. There's a comprehension. But there's balance, but it's a role play, right? Like, if I know I'm not meant for this, what role can I play in to support you in your career? Because I know you're going to go and get it. I don't want that. I don't want to stay there. I want to be here, but how can I make your life easier so you can be at your best to go and achieve it?
But if they're not motivated, like how you said, with the same goals, or just at least wanting to be better.
Not with a mindset.
Yeah, if you don't want to be better, then there's nothing you can do.
Well, because let's talk about it. What happens when people break up and then all of a sudden it's the glow up?
Damn.
Oh, when you see a couple break up and all of a sudden the girl or the guy, somebody has a huge glow up, what does that say?
Oh.
That person was holding them back.
They were holding them back.
Is that, yeah? Is that how you feel?
It's usually everyone wants to see the girl like glow up, like root for them, but then when they see the guy,
especially when they're in a shitty relationship, like everybody wants to see the girl Like
Yeah.
you said,
Yeah.
blow up and be like, damn, he was really
Like they
holding
all
her
expect
back.
it. They all expect it. But then when you see the guy glow up, it's like,
That's
damn.
rare. That's like
I was like,
not
damn,
as
you
common.
were.
Yeah, I know it didn't happen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, let's be quite honest. If the guy has a glow up, it gets diminished. Like, oh, look at him. He doesn't even care. He doesn't even care to fix it. He doesn't even care about you anymore. He never cared about you. It's like, whoa, what if he was the
if she
victim
was
in
the
this
problem?
situation?
I know, right?
You know
He's
what
a
I mean?
victim.
But
Yeah.
what if at this point, both of you just were not compatible no more? And the glow up was something you were both meant for. Just you guys needed to let go of each other.
Yes,
Glow up
but
and get back together.
But that goes to show.
Damn, be the best looking version of yourself.
Wow.
And you get back together.
And then we
Because
ran-
it happens
Hey,
so many times.
if you let it go and they come back together, that was true love.
No matter how
You
many
know
times.
what? You know, I will say
20th time.
No matter how many
after the
times.
20th time,
The
we made
21st
it
is going
work.
to be the one.
That's gonna be the one. Oh my god! No, because that just goes to show, like, I'm sure everybody's seen relationships where the couple breaks up, and then let's just say the girl gets hotter, she gets badder, she gets in a better shape, X, Y, and Z, gets a better job, blah blah blah, all these opportunities. But that just goes to show how much stress and how much it affects you physically, like
100%.
stress and like having somebody who drags you. It shows not just physically, it shows physically, but emotionally, mentally, in all the aspects.
It's a different glow.
It's a different glow. And
All right, let's give our audience, our viewers, our listeners, what are 3 things that someone does after a breakup in order for them to, they're gonna see me. They're gonna see me go up. What are 3 things?
they start posting on Instagram, like
Yeah.
selfies, bad stories, you
go to the
name
gym
it.
now?
Yeah.
Go to the gym.
Obviously,
thing?
Start
yeah,
working out all of a
obviously
sudden.
the gym.
It's my comeback season.
And
It's like
then
you didn't even
you
want
have
to.
you have a season where you're outside. You
The
outside,
summer. The
especially
summer.
if you break up in the summer.
Around
chef's
May?
kiss.
And what's the hashtag? It's like, man, I spent so much time inside. It's time to be outside with everybody.
The streets are calling and I'm listening.
I always answer.
It's always that
I
saying.
answer when the
It's always that
streets
saying
be
where it's
calling.
like, I think October is when you're like scout. No, September is like you're scouting. October is when you're dating. November is like the playoffs.
cuffing. Oh,
December is
shit.
the actual relationship. Then the January is the new term or whatever. And then if you make it to April, that means you made it. But if everyone breaks up in April because the summer's coming around,
The summer comes.
it's something like that. I know I'm
I
butchering.
hear-
say,
All
I
I'm
will
gonna say
say
is-
there is a theory, but it was the May theory.
A ver. You had an
Word.
April theory,
the
so
May
hit me with
Yeah.
the May.
So there's a couple theories out there, but
Theoretical as fuck.
I believe one of the ones for May was it's like the season where you see everything unfold what you've been wishing for and working for. You wish for people that don't serve you to be out of your life, and sometimes that ends up being your relationship. Some couples break up in that same season of May because they went through the hardest chapter, which is April, right? For a lot of people, it was very tough. And in May, it's like, okay, here is where everything comes into fruition. But wait, this isn't it no more. Like, there's too many problems. We're not seeing eye to eye. We're not working out. We want 2 different things. Why are we going to keep holding each other back when you know this is not going to work at all no more? Because I think how we said before, everybody tries to hang on to somebody as much as they can because they just don't want to let go, or they don't want to see them with anybody else along the line. Let's be quite honest. So in the May area, everything you wish for and wanted comes into fruition, but it comes very hard because you got to let go. Nobody wants to let go unless you're in the season of like, oh, you know what? I'm fed up. This is it. But reality, yeah, we could break up, but who knows that in a week or 2 weeks, I'm not going to be calling you at fucking 2 in. Baby, I miss you.
Baby, don't
I
call,
miss you.
girl, don't
huh?
call him.
You know what I
Nah.
mean?
Do not
You know
call
what? Call
him.
after summer.
Call them.
That's all I'm gonna say is break up now. Call him or her after the summer ends.
Look,
you
so
know? Just in time
so
for fall.
this was the May theory. You guys tell me your response. So it says the April theory hurt. The May theory is the month of growth, the month where your intentions start turning into reality. This is the month where you realize how far you've come. Trust that everything is aligning for you, the highest good. Believe that the peace you've been searching for is finding its way to you. So everything you've been through in the month of April, it sets you up. Here it is. Like you wished upon it, you prayed upon it. Like this is the moment you were waiting for, like a breath of fresh air.
Mm-hmm.
But now it comes with the hardest part, which is you got to let go of certain shit in your life. That's probably the things you never expected to let go, but the things necessary in order for you to grow.
I hear
And it's either, here it is, right? There's no hiding it no more. These are things that are not serving you no more. Are you ready? But if you're not ready, here you go another couple months in the same cycle of distraught, of sadness, of heartbreak, and just unhappiness, to be honest. Whether it's work, life, relationship, you want to keep going through it, here it is. Keep going. But here's your opportunity. So it's weird. Like I know a lot of people don't believe in theories, but dude, just making it make sense. I'm like, Ande
Maybe at
vergas.
3 a.m, I'll believe it.
I believe it, and I think the whole, because letting go can be hard for many reasons, but what I am true to believe is that if you let it go, no matter how hard you try to let it go, if it's meant for you, it'll come back.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like what's pushed me out till like where I'm at now is like, yo no siento el miedo como de dejar algo ir o que se vaya, porque si se quiere ir, que se vaya. And al cabo, si va a ser para mí, pues me va a llegar a su tiempo. And I think I've like come to peace and I've mastered that, where I'm just like, si quieres irte, ahí está la puerta.
Okay, so what was that turning point for you to be so easy to let go of somebody?
Because I would stress myself out so much trying to hold on to something that wasn't serving me. And I spent more time under stress and panicking and thinking about what was going to happen. And I spent more time in a really dark place that had I let go a lot earlier, that probably would have lasted, not as long as it did.
Yeah.
And that's when I was like, Jacqueline, hazte caso. Like listen to yourself and look at yourself, because you're not sleeping, you're not eating, you're super depressed, you're esto y aquello. And I was like, this is me to me. I was like, do you really want to live like this? Like, porque si así quieres cargar, síguele.
Yeah.
Y si no, let it go. And like, you'll learn something on the way. But I think it was just going under like really long seasons of just like depression and stress and just like anxiety, where I was like, I cannot live like this anymore.
Facts. No, it's I don't know. I think it's hard, even letting go of not just like a romantic relationship, but of also friends.
Mm-hmm.
Best friends that you grew up with, and then you come to a point where you're like, what are we doing? Where are we going?
You just grow apart.
When
so
you
you didn't
outgrow
have to talk
friends.
Yeah, it's like a silent goodbye. Like you stop hanging out with each other, you stop hitting each other up, or if you try to better yourself, you see your other best friend or ex-best friend starting to hang out with other people that are just giving them what they want, which is the outings, the fun, and at the same time you're probably not there no more. Maybe that doesn't serve you completely. Like I think life is about growth, and you get to the point where you're just kind of not fed up with everybody. You're fed up with yourself. Like the video I just posted, like if the person you've seen in front of the mirror, if you're fed up with him or her, like what are you doing to change it? Like what do you got to let go? Who are your friends? What are they going for? And what are you going for? Does everybody in your life serve you the way you need it? And it's reality. The toughest conversation is the one having with yourself. Because I think it's easier to have a tough conversation with your friends, with your partner about like, dude, you're fucking up right now. Get your shit together.
Yeah.
But that same conversation you're having with them, you wouldn't have it with yourself because of why? Are you scared of yourself? Are you scared of what you need to do? And I think that's like me right now. It's like, I'm not afraid of that no more. Like, I need to have it with myself. And if I don't tell myself, then who the fuck's going to tell me?
It's crazy. I'm the opposite. I'll beat myself up instead of my friends. Yeah, like I'm more comfortable saying that to myself and like, dude, what are you doing? Like, do something or get out of the bed.
Right. But let's say, okay, you have that conversation. Let's say you know, Pep and I have been friends for like 15 years, and we start to outgrow each other. We start to have different ambitions, everything like that. And I try to tell you, hey, this is how I feel, and like I don't really like the way you're moving, and you don't take it. Because the conversation doesn't always go like smooth sailing. Salen pedos, salen broncas.
So you think you're better than me?
Yeah, well, I need this, and you
fucking
need this.
changed, bro.
You're changing.
You changed.
And
Stop hanging out with us.
So what do you do then?
Me personally, you tell me I'm changing, or I didn't change.
Yeah, that we're just you know, in different
Not
paths.
aligned.
It's okay. I mean, you know what? It's gonna happen. Me personally, the way that I am, I'd be like, you know what? I probably felt the same way too. So if you want to go your separate way, that's perfectly fine. I appreciate the friendship. Thank you for the friendship. But hey, if it's not serving you in any way, shape, or form anymore, then you know what? You know what? Go find yourself a new best friend. Go find yourself another friend. It's okay. Someone that meets your needs. Because honestly, based off this conversation, I'm not meeting them.
He said, "Go find better."
Yeah.
Or go find less.
Or go find less.
And honestly, 10 times out of 10, you're gonna find less.
Oh, you'll
That's the thing.
definitely find. Yeah.
So what happens when you find less?
Are you gonna come back?
No, pues cada quien.
Oh, congratulations! I've seen you.
You know
already.
what?
It's
Do
crazy.
you go back?
It's not
No.
that they're finding less, it's they're finding who they're made for. They're finding their match, because there's obviously levels to all of these things.
They're finding
They're
out
finding what they deserve.
that the same love you were giving to them, they can't find it nobody else because no one else is gonna give it to them.
So now what happens then? You saw that on a TikTok.
I felt that way 100%.
He said that's the way I feel.
So
That's how you feel.
Then? What happens then?
When someone leaves, they said friendships, when someone leaves and then they come back, congratulate you, and long time no talk, you realize that the loyalty I was giving you and the love I was giving you, no one is giving it to you no more. Because you don't serve nobody. You don't serve nobody. They just want you for a moment.
I also think that you just got to let people be with their kind. Like,
Oh.
you know?
Oh.
Talk about it.
Damn.
You want me to say it louder for
Damn.
those
Say
in
it
the
louder
back?
for the people in
It's
the
true, because
screen.
that's another thing about like holding on to things and not letting go, is like, go let them be with their kind, okay? If you are X type of person y acá te están ignorando, no te están regresando las llamadas, lo que tú quieras, let them go be with their kind, because everyone there's groups to this thing, you know? Like everybody, there's levels to this thing.
Yeah, and the best revenge is them realizing what they lost. too.
Exactly.
At the end of
And
the
if they
day.
had the experience with you for whatever amount of time, that's great. But you got to go let them be with their kind, because they're not like you.
The grass wasn't greener on the
The
other
grass
side.
was not greener.
They didn't want
It was brown. It was burnt.
shit was dead.
That shit was dead. It was
She
probably
was dead. Fucking weeds.
like little rocks, you know?
They
like little
couldn't
dirt.
even afford grass. They had pebbles.
Honestly. And but that's the thing. Some people are never going to grow or mature like you are, like,
Yeah.
you know, maybe one hopes to reach.
I think Pepe loves this quote. You're trying to find you in somebody else. It's not gonna work.
And they're just
told
not
you
built
that
that
this
way.
week.
You did.
They're
You
just
really
not
did.
built
Yeah,
that
I
way.
told you stop expecting you from other people.
You'll get disappointed.
And at the end of the day, the only person that's at fault for being disappointed is yourself for expecting
Yeah.
Don't put
people
expectations.
to be you or act the way you do.
And the only person that ends up mad is yourself, or upset. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sad, upset, or all emotional in whatever way, shape, or form. It's the only person that expected. Like, it's cool, you know. Like you're so hyped, you're so illusion. Like, nah. I believe in this person. They're gonna do this for me, or I believe they're gonna be good to me. And then you kind of realize, like, damn, bro, like I really expected you, but how you said, the joke was on me because I expected it.
Never put expectations on anybody else.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Ever,
If you don't
for
expect
anything. And it's not to say it's a bad thing, but just for yourself, never put expectations on anybody else.
facts.
All
You
right.
can't be disappointed if you don't expect shit from people.
Facts. A hard question.
Shoot.
Why do you guys think people stay with somebody that they've been with for a while? There's not love no more. It's they're used to it. It's costumbre. Why can't they leave?
You said it. It's comfortable, and it's safe. And
Even
Jack
it-
says, "I'm like me personally. I'm not that type. I will literally let a relationship go, a friendship go, because I'm not like that."
Yeah, it's
But a lot
comfortability,
of the
and then you develop the unconditional love. Like there's love, and then there's unconditional love, and then maybe you don't love the person, but there's still that unconditional love. Like, at the end of the day, I'll still help you out. Maybe. Who knows?
I think a lot of people are in the situation of like, I know what I need to do, but I just can't leave.
La costumbre es muy fuerte. I'm not even going to sit here and be like, oh, just get up and leave. Porque la costumbre, cuando domina, hijos de su puta madre, like, it is hard to get out of there because it's routine. We're people we're humans. I think humans love routine, But I also think, like, as a woman, there's been several times, and just people that I know, that like women can get really manipulated and brainwashed by men, and then they start believing all this negativity that is being told to them if they're in a abusive relationship or whatever, and you really start believing it. Like, if you start hearing the same thing over and over, que se te hace muy difícil, let go, because you're so deep in the hole that you're just like, he's right. He's right. Everything he's saying is true. And like, how am I going to leave? I can't do this without him.
I can't find better.
I can't find better. I deserve this. It's my fault. Yeah. It's like I don't know if men go through it too, but like women, how many times have you guys heard of a woman go through like an abusive, an emotional, relationship? It's because they're like,
pretty often.
Some guys are assholes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Everything we're talking about, being in a relationship, being manipulated, being your confidence shot, your self-worth non-existent. You believe anything this person says because that's what you always believed. Once you get over that, you find out that that's not what you deserve. You deserve more. You are worth more. How do you forgive somebody that hurt you the worst that you ever been hurt?
I didn't get it.
I feel like words.
Everybody's like, everybody got that look.
I feel like words can't do justice. It has to be proven with actions, right?
Yes.
Like the choices that you do from here on out, it all plays a part of it. So it's like, you can't tell me, oh, I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna do that, or I promise. Like, that's out the window because you already did it, right? So it's always going to be within the actions of how you're going to prove yourself again, of like, oh, like, I didn't mean it. Whatever the case may be, it's just all through actions instead of words.
Pepe, you took a dip.
No,
you took a deep-ass breath.
You mentioned forgiving. I personally don't forgive or forget. That's the thing. I mean, once you do me dirty and I cut you off, I just cut you off completely. Like, it sounds messed up, and it's honestly like a crappy mentality to have. But like, you stop existing to me. It's one of those where it's like, it's just easier for me to just put no mind to you whatsoever ever again than to, I guess, think about the things you did to me and like relive those moments in my head. I'd rather not.
That's how it was too, until I couldn't do it to a person. Yeah. So it's like, that's yeah.
It's like, mind you, like
I was exactly like that. And I'm sure I'm like that with other people too, but
there's times where I've cut people off and like,
you'll get that one person
to be an ass, and I still feel bad. It doesn't mean I don't feel bad, because obviously that person did mean a lot in your life.
Yeah.
But again, I think I respect myself, or it may not even be respect. It might just be I might be a little bit too prideful, if that makes sense. I don't know what it is, but personally, once I cut you off, it's like, that's it.
Interesante. I think I'm a
so
little
if
bit.
You get cut off, Jack,
I'm a little bit of both, because it really just depends on the situation. Because, okay, if somebody's in my life and they do me dirty, like dirty, hay unas cosas que yo no puedo perdonar, and just because ya no es porque yo no te perdono doesn't mean you're gonna stay in my life. Like, it's done. Okay, you disrespected me. We're going to leave it at that, but we are you had your chance in my life, and it's not going to happen again. And we're not going to tie amends. We're just going to completely, we're dead to each other.
Yeah.
Or at least you're dead to me.
Yeah.
Because, there's just certain things que yo no perdono. And it has to go low. But there are some circumstances where I'm like, okay, cada quien sabe lo que pueden aguantar. And 100%. So maybe a second chance is, considered, but it has to be done with action. Mm-hmm. But I don't think that, the thing about me is, especially at our big age, everyone knows damn well what they're doing. So if you had the ability to do me dirty like that, it's like you knew what you were doing.
I don't believe in people's I'm sorries.
What was that?
I don't believe in people's I'm sorries.
No, I not everybody, because I can feel a certain way to you, but that doesn't mean you feel the same way about me. And if you had the ability to run me through the dirt and like do me the worst way possible, I fear that you did it consciously and like knowing what you were doing. So yo no perdono eso.
My question is, if you're sorry, why'd you do it? Oh, I don't accept the I don't knows.
Why'd you do it again?
Why?
No, because then you do it.
Why'd you do it again?
It's
don't get me started on
I mean,
that.
you're grown. You know what you're doing. Like, oh, I was drunk and no. You knew what you were doing. You feel bad now
because you got caught.
Because you got caught. Now, I don't need your I'm sorries because we're both adults. You know what you did. Now you suffer the consequence.
Yeah.
The consequence is I'm out. I'm leaving. Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
It is what it is. You were good you were having fun, right? At that moment. Now you're not having fun because now you're dealing with the repercussion.
Yeah.
And I think that's the hard part. It's everybody is sorry up until the point where their sorry isn't accepted anymore.
People only apologize when they get caught. That's the thing.
Yeah. And then they're only sorry. And they might even be like, well, I'm going to say I'm sorry. Me lo
Just to get out
perdona.
of it.
But the thing is, like, if you, like, as a woman, I'm like, si tú dejas algo pasar, if you let something slide and you say, like, okay, they're going to do it again.
Yeah.
And they're going to do it again plus some. You know?
Now,
Like I already did it once. You know what?
Here's a funny situation. Because it's obviously we've been a little serious. But it's good. It goes hand into what
really
we've been
funny?
doing.
A ver.
Yeah. It's a funny situation. So you're out right now.
Uh-huh.
Hypothetically, everybody's out right
We
now.
outside.
We outside.
It's a summer day.
We're
Are we going outside?
we're boom. We're
Unts.
bumping right now.
Unts.
And imagine you're in a relationship, right? But you're outside with your friends.
Mm-hmm.
And then across the way, you see your best friend's boyfriend or girlfriend with somebody else. But they're seeing you with somebody else that's not your person.
I seen this on Instagram.
Wait, so you guys are both out
both
with somebody
You
else?
both got caught.
You're both cheating.
The only
essentially.
people that know are you and your best friend's partner.
Yo me doy la vuelta.
Who says what? Do you say anything? Do you not say
Me
anything?
personally,
do you
I'd
walk
go-
away?
Well, I wouldn't do that to begin with. I don't cheat, so I wouldn't have to deal
Now
with
we're
it.
hypotheticals.
But if I hypothetically cheated, I would personally just be like, yo, I'd approach. So neither one of us said anything. Like, neither one of us saw anything. We're going to keep quiet. Because if that person's going to snitch, I'm going to rat a bitch out too.
You know what? You know what I was going to say? Because, like, I know my girl would have my back. Like, respect, I can cheat, but she can't. He can't, you know?
I'd be
So,
like, you know what?
I know she's going to ride for me. And she's going to be like, hell yeah. But, girl, you're, you know, I would take that honestly. That's what I would do.
Take it to the
My
grave?
girl got me. Hell yeah.
Take it to the
See,
grave.
that's your girl, though.
No, that's my girl, because I'm going to get my girl. Fuck him. But,
I'd be like-
you know, she knows what I'm doing. She has my location. Shit. Like, don't. Bros before hoes, you know?
I'd be like, shit, just in case. I gotta cover my ass.
That's honestly what I would do.
So
I'd
you
be
say
like,
anything.
If I'm going down, we're all going down.
I'm like, you know what? I'm going
like-
to send this pic to the chat.
When you take the selfie, you just turn around.
I'd do that shit on purpose. Nah, I'd be like this. I'd be like, all right.
All right. Second question. These are just hypotheticals.
I love hypotheticals. Go.
You're out right now. Again, everybody's outside. You're out having fun, and your partner isn't with you.
Okay.
Why not?
You haven't been texting them. You're having fun with your friends, and you get a text.
Uh-huh.
I hope you're having fun with that BITCH next to
And you are with that BITCH?
I literally take a picture with Dusko. I'd be like, I'm having fun with this bitch right here.
What do you do? Do you start looking up? What do you
But
think
you are
all-
with that. You are with her.
You're around people. You're around people.
Oh,
Somebody you shouldn't be?
take a picture.
Nah, no, no
See,
te
that's-
hagas.
that's your
No
fault at
te
that
hagas.
point.
But
If
all right, so say you are with somebody, but you get the text of, I hope you're having fun with that BITCH, and you're out.
But are you out like with your boys, or are you out?
You're out with everybody,
out?
and then say
It's a
you're out with
group.
you're out with the girls, and then the girls invite some guys in there, and then your boy
not that.
texts you,
My
hey,
man,
hope you're having fun with that.
my man knows. No, because it's just like
What do? You go home?
Yeah, not with them. Like, it's not like I'm gonna take them home.
No, as
with
soon as
me.
you get that text, you're going home now? Or you're
Oh
waiting?
no. Nobody
No.
tells me what to do.
In the night, I'm gonna have fun. You know
I'm
what?
gonna
I'm
have
actually
fun.
gonna have more fun now.
I'm already in trouble. Might as well.
I'm already in trouble. I'm already get shit.
I might get really canceled for what I'm about to say.
Say
Jesus.
it.
Again?
I'm like, again.
You know what?
But
It's
this is
okay.
because, like, I'm a single girl and it is what it is. You know, like, it's a girl's night, okay? Y si invitan a unos muchachos que van a venir a la mesa y van a pagar las bebidas, you're gonna, like, ride the pretty girl privilege. Just ride it. It's not like anything's gonna happen. So you do that and you go home. Like, it's innocent. That doesn't mean that you're hooking up, that you're making out, that you're doing this, that you're exchanging numbers. Some men will just show up to buy you drinks.
So you feel not one bit of remorse.
No, because I know what I'm doing. Like, at the
yeah.
end of the day, I'm gonna go home
She's being smart.
and I'm
But
going to
the
move
dude-
on.
I would send them out to get free drinks from me.
Yeah,
too.
like,
The
you
dude,
have
the
to
dude
use them
spent
for what they
the dude
are.
spent $300 on drinks on you. Think he's gonna get your number?
He still ain't.
He
Don't mean
probably
shit.
won't.
You know
You
what?
get a number.
It
You
was,
give
You
her-
take
you
it and
give
you
the
block
man's
it.
number.
no.
Yeah, like,
It was his fault for expecting something from you.
ahí les va.
That's
Ahí les
his
va.
fault.
But that would be my strategy. It's like, yes, invite them because you know they're gonna start getting bottles. They're gonna start paying for it. Like, this is a girl's approach, you know. But no tiene nada de malo because you're not gonna go, like, you don't even have to kiss them. You don't have to do anything. Everyone always wants to tie that kind of, like, business with, like, oh, they're gonna go hook up. They're gonna go do this.
No,
It's
that
not
is very
always that
weird.
way.
I don't know why guys buy girls drinks just like,
I don't
out
know
of
either.
like
Well,
out of like
honestly,
just because.
I think it's just being a
I've
gentleman.
never bought a girl.
Hey,
I
can
buy
we get
one.
a 2 drinks?
I've never
hey,
bought that.
give me your card. Give me your
Some,
card.
I always buy
guys it
drinks.
like that. Like, some guys got it like that, and they can do it. And it's just a matter of just, like, I think, like, puffing out your chest, you know, like, I got it. Ahí te va, mija.
Got it.
It's definitely a lot of testosterone.
Not
going on.
everybody does
little
that,
ego
but
boost.
there
Little
are
ego
men who
boost,
do that.
100%.
Yeah,
So
so
that-
I just
so
think,
you
like,
You guys, all three of you guys a drink, but not like a random person.
no,
It's weird.
well, there's some people, as a
At least
girl,
for me, I don't know.
There's been times that I've done it, Ken.
No, okay,
Like I
so
said, I
say
haven't.
like the girl's alone, you're a lone guy coming to the bar, and you just buy her a drink, and then you just walk away.
I've had that happen.
Like, I'd have a
before.
conversation.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, like, see
No,
if something's going
no.
down.
I
If it's
think-
not, that's cool
Al
too.
Chile, I've had people come up. It's like, estás nomás por una mujer will get a drink brought in for her just because she's pretty. Like, that is what
I think
happens.
I bought it like this last time in SD. I bought a round of shots for the guys next to us because they were just cool with us, and they bought us a round.
you
They
guys
don't
have it different.
they don't know me. I don't know them.
That's different. I feel like
You know what I mean? Like, it's, but even like if we're at a bar, like yesterday, I wasn't even sitting down, just sitting up drinking my beer. Dudes I was there talking to, I got a shot. Oh, give them a shot. What the worst is gonna happen?
Y'all just do that like that? Like,
Yeah,
just,
okay.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I like to make sure everybody around me is having fun, or at least I make a good impression.
I should have gone around you last night because Jesus Christ, I had to buy my own liquor last night.
Yeah.
I said treat yourself, I guess.
It's
I know.
you know what? I think it's this. Right now, it's a give or take. If you give, people expect you to give them something back. In reality, how you say
Not always like that.
back to the same fucking title, you're expecting. Like, it was so funny. I probably never gonna see this guy in my life, but the guy was sitting down, comes in, got his beer, and then there was 2 girls to his left, and they've been there, whatever. 2 guys to the right. So this fool gets his beer, sitting down, single. Hey, how you doing? Got left. His hand just got left there.
Damn.
Nah, see, that's
So the girl like said hi,
That's
whatever,
rude.
said hi to him, but the one that he reached out for, like for the hand, didn't give him the hand, and then the mistake was he said something, like
What did he say?
basically said,
no.
"Oh, you don't have to be a bitch."
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
see.
So he
that-
turned
oh,
around
see,
and it's like that, and I'm assuming the girl that got told that told the
Gotcha.
friend, and guys, we know this very well. Every girl that is nice and calm comes with someone that has no remorse of what the fuck they say.
But why the fuck would you say that?
So
Now I'm pissed.
she told
His ego was.
so she told the girl
hurt.
next to her or her friend. The friend reaches around. Hey, my friend just didn't want to give her hand. Doesn't mean you gotta call her that. He's like, bro, an argument started. I was like, bro, why would you even like?
Están bien
Some people,
pendejos.
some
Yes.
people can't take
También
the
pendejos.
L, dude. That's the thing. Some people can't take the L.
How do you deal with the rejection? Say
Don't
you
get
say you,
rejected.
But if you don't shoot your shot, you'll never get rejected.
Also, that's what Jack said.
facts.
I don't. It's like if I know, I don't approach. You can't be rejected if you don't approach.
Facts.
You know.
But what's the worst that can happen if
You
somebody
get
just
rejected,
doesn't-
Jack. The fuck?
Is it
'cause,
really
look,
that like
yeah,
harming to the ego?
It very is 100%.
Yeah.
Like
Getting-
a cold ass rejection or just like a no thank you.
That's still
Or
that's still
anything.
Rejection. But you know what? I'd rather a no thank you than that shit happen, and then
Yeah, that's a
literally
little
just
extreme.
ignore me completely.
I'd rather just not say a word and just stay to myself.
Really?
It's like, you know what?
You
I
guys
want to
can't
have a
take
drink.
the L?
I want to have a drink for myself.
We're
You know what?
winners.
My
You
ego
don't
cannot-
lose.
My ego
Been out of the
cannot.
dating world for so long. I have no idea how to flirt.
I feel like I wouldn't be able to show up to the podcast and record if I got rejected yesterday.
We're
Like, I
winners.
just wouldn't be able to.
We don't
You know
lose
what?
like that.
I can say as a girl, it's always hard for me to say like no because like saying no to a man is never easy. Like they don't make it easy. Because it's always like, oh, no, thank you. Oh, come on. Y andan chingando una y otra vez. And so sometimes, like, you'll just have to say yes and then be like, block them later or give them, you know,
I
whatever.
feel like those are the weird guys. I feel like normal people be like, all right, cool, that's fine.
There's
Have a good rest of
no
your night.
normal
And then just
people out there,
go on their
Jose.
way.
I gotta move. Yeah.
80% of the men out there give women a hard time when they
The,
reject
weird.
the
them.
moment I get rejected, we're moving bars.
Yeah.
We're not even.
sure.
We're moving
Like,
sections.
Heaven,
We're not staying
Rancho,
there.
we're gonna break up.
forbid.
Yeah, we're not
A
staying
girl
there.
We're not
says
saying that's
no.
embarrassing.
That's
Huh?
embarrassing.
That's embarrassing.
That's
Then-
your problem.
look,
Embarrassing.
That's your
Let-
problem.
Be quite honest. Every girl has a group chat with her friends to talk smack about a guy, either that shot their shot or you went on a date with them and they did not turn out the way you.
Yes, and they have nicknames. Nobody actually refers to the guys as like their name. Every girl chat, and if they're talking about somebody, they have a nickname.
What would be his nickname?
You're gonna give everybody nicknames.
I would like if I was in a group chat like the podcaster.
Yeah.
I'd probably be like, "Oh, el podcaster," you know, el podcaster, because that's what people know you as, you know, the weightlifter, like, oh, you know, weightlift guy, gym guy, whatever.
Okay.
Pepe, I would probably do like coffee guy, you know, the guy who it doesn't have to be that serious,
Coffee
but
guy.
we don't refer to the boys by their name. It's always by a nickname. And now, if you graduate to the name, es porque es cosa seria. Es porque la cosa está seria. But if you are dealing with any kind of female, just know she has a nickname.
All right,
for
guys.
you.
What nickname would we give Jack?
Cowgirl.
Ay.
Yeah.
The yapper.
The yapper,
The yapper.
the
Or the
yapping
influencer.
cowgirl.
La
Or
que
the
no-
influencer.
La que no se cae los.
Don't get me started. Live, love, yap.
Now I can say the runner too.
Oh, the runner. She's a lot of things. The jack of all trades,
Yeah.
if you will.
A master
Shit.
of none.
But a
Oh.
master of none.
All
That's
right.
true.
I think we're in good standing. We got a good time. But this episode is coming out a day after an important day.
Best day of the
Best
year.
day. I think we owe so much to these women in our life that have given everything to us, have put us first before them, have gave us endless love, opportunity, gifts when they had nothing to give themselves. And a big shout out to our mothers, our mamas. So if you're a mom right now, let's give it applause real quick. Yep.
And the woman who can't have kids either.
To the
Ooh,
mamacita, to all the women.
All the
This
women.
is all
the women.
You know what? Hell
You know what?
yeah.
It's a Mother's Day, not a Women's Day.
Oh.
They deserve their own special day.
Yes, no,
they're
this
real
is for the
hard
moms.
workers,
This
Yeah.
is for the moms.
Every other day is Women's Day, so.
And I just because I got to, all the dads that play both roles.
Yeah,
Yes,
that
sir.
too.
You know,
A mother is a very, it's like a vital role in anybody's life.
One of the biggest blessings.
I see.
man.
It's like I think it's taken for granted.
All right. What's the what did the your
Relax.
What did it show you the love that your mother gave you? What did that show you throughout your whole life?
It's cheesy to say, but it's truly unconditional because I have put that woman through the ringer and gone back and forth so many times. There's so many times that I've put my mom through it. Y aún así, she always shows up every single time. If I could, she could tell you stories and like lo que nos falta, ¿verdad? But like it doesn't matter, and I hate to say it, but I think we can all relate, like how dirty I've done her and she's still my mom, you know? So I think that it's truly like it's unconditional. Yo digo.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
Say, I don't. Maybe I'm not sure if I'm answering right, but like sacrifice. Like she's given up so much and she does so much. Like there's days she doesn't sleep because she's working. She got to take my brother to school. She makes food for my dad every single day, and she works 10 hours and still makes her food, breakfast, all that good stuff. She has $0 in her bank account. She'll borrow money to give money.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane how much she's done. So, and the same thing, I put it through the ringer too.
No, and they always put like I've seen most of the time they put their kids first. Like it's always mis hijos, mis hijos, mis hijos.
Yeah. Peps.
Y'all know me. I'm not I guess the most religious person, but lately I think I mean, she's taught me that there is something out there. Like I got lucky that I was blessed with that lady as a mom, you know, because no matter what I'm going through, like good or bad, like she's always like been by my side. And I honestly think it's just a blessing and it was a gift because I personally don't feel like I deserve it. So something out there must feel like I do.
You feel like you owe a lot to your mom?
1,000%. I feel like there's been times where I don't think I've been the best son, but even then it's like she's always been there for me, you know? It's like she's the reason why I've stuck around X amount of times because obviously we've talked about the mental struggles that we've gone through, like all of us go through. And it's one of those where it's like I haven't done it to an extent because of her. Because it's one of those where it's like, yeah, I help her out a lot, but she's helped me even more so, you know?
Yeah. Like,
yeah,
the amount you give her isn't even the amount that she's giving you.
it doesn't amount to. Like, I could never repay that lady for everything that she's given me because it's like Jack said, it's unconditional. It's selfless love.
Mm-hmm.
It's that love that's always going to be there. And like I stated, I've been a piece of shit sometimes. She'll say otherwise. She'll say, no, you've been a good son. But I know deep down, like I've hurt her countless times. Yeah. But again, they stuck around.
They do say the purest form of love is love from a mom.
And I think moms, that's the thing. Moms will always see the best in you. You can be a piece of shit.
Oh my God.
And your mom will still find a way to justify it. Like that's so highly of you. You're the light in their eyes, you know?
Yeah.
And that's the
you
thing.
could be like an ex-convict, super criminal, and it's like that's my son.
My son
yeah.
didn't do
killed somebody?
My
Where
son
we
didn't
bury
do
his
it.
body?
Literally, like they'll always find
a way.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it's love that speaking in front of ahead of time, but how this weekend is about moms. But you know, don't leave it up to just this weekend. Don't leave it up to just this one day to spoil your mom or tell your mom how much you love them, or to even show her love. Like the way they give you unconditional love 365 days, same way you need to give her love 365 days.
Mm-hmm.
Because if your mom has put up with so much shit that you put it through, what's the least you can do? Because moms, be quite honest, as much as we put them through so much shit that they hold in, that they don't talk about, they don't express it, they won't even let nobody see them cry because they don't want to break in front of their family, because they don't want them to worry about them. They don't want people to worry about them. They don't want to show anybody that they need help or that they're struggling or that they're hurting. They put a face, they give love, they make food, they keep the home a home, and put their mental health, their well-being, their sanity in the back burner. And it's just so insane that that we have our moms alive, we get to hug them. But the people that don't have their moms anymore, this day is hard for them. So if you have your mom, hug them, show them you love them, tell them you love them. And if unfortunately you don't, speak to them in a very kind way, in a very normal way, as much as it's not physically there. But I think the biggest thing here is a lot of us now that are living take a lot that we have for granted, and we don't realize it until it's completely out of our hands and it's not attainable or not tangible that we can hold in touch anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a great day. It's a great weekend. But fuck, we've been through the ringer this week.
This week was a week. This month was a month.
It's been crazy. It's
Todo
been
para decir, si tienes a tu mamá, llámale. Mándale un mensaje. Give her a call. Give her a text. Give her something.
Y dale un abrazo, güey.
Dale un abrazo. Sí,
No
dale
seas-
un abrazo.
Just be nice to your mom, honestly. Because like you said, there will be a day where you don't have your mom. And
I
like
see.
those are the kind of TikToks and reels that have been popping up on my shit lately. Or like the birthday ones. Where it's like, this is how you should.
Yes.
This is how it's meant to be. And it's one of those where like it
So
makes you
you're-
reflect, right? Like the first one that I saw, I kid you not, I cried.
So
Like,
you're crying at 3
I
a.m.
don't
in your
cry.
room.
That's when it's time to go
That's
to
what you're
bed.
telling us.
I'm like, hell
3
no.
a.m. I was crying. No, BS aside, like it takes a lot for me to cry, but those, like the first one that I ever saw of like, this is how you're supposed to record. I was like, damn,
the birthday one.
birthday ones. And I was like,
Have you
That's
seen that?
good, yeah.
And I
That
was
this
like-
is the way you're supposed to be
Yeah.
recording.
I'm like, this
That's
is
crazy.
why I always stick around on their birthdays for that same reason. Their birthdays and like major holidays, like I'm always out with them. The rest of the year I can go out. Those specific days, I'm not recording. I'm sorry. Like I'm going to spend it with them. Cause again, who knows? Like it may be the last birthday that I spend with them, the last Mother's Day that I spend with them. And
You just never know.
knows?
Has your guys' like relationship with your mom evolved?
100%.
Mine's always been great.
Oh.
Like I can't.
Oh.
No, BS aside, like my relationship with my mom has always been good. Like I have nothing bad to say about her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
It's still like surface level, but it's still. I mean, it's never been bad, but it's never
Yeah.
been the greatest. I would say I'm like in the middle. It's always been just surface level, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm more vulnerable with my mom. Like you guys are my best friends, and I tell you guys, but I can also tell her.
Mm-hmm.
And then some days, like yesterday, my mind's just playing games with me, and I'm just like, I just want to hear her. I just want to tell her. Because, like, her words and her embracement of, it's okay, mijo, that hits me. Because I could be going through the ringer, and I could be, mine is lost. I feel alone. I feel empty. I feel like I'm losing myself throughout this whole journey of life. And all I need is a simple, it's okay, mijo, I got you. Or it's going to be okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a simple words. No one knows you better than your mom.
Mhm.
If you have that great relationship with your mom and she's present, they know you. Like, you walk in and you had a bad day. Hey, ¿qué tienes? ¿Estás bien? I'm good. Okay. They won't say anything. They make you food. They attend to you. Hey, what do you need? And then they let you be. And then you come back again.
See, I can't do that because if I say anything to my mom, she like worries and cries. So I'm like, all right, let me just not say anything.
Yeah. What I mean, you have to think.
I'll tell her like good life updates, but nothing, anything that's wrong.
Let's be quite honest. Even if you tell your mom not to worry,
She's
the
gonna
first thing
worry.
that happens is worry.
She already knows.
This is one thing very, very clear, and I hope everybody understands it already. Your parents, your mom, worries about you the moment you step out of her house. Stare.
All right.
The moment you step out of the house, your mom worries about you. Is my son getting home? Is my daughter getting home? Is she okay? Are they with good people?
Always.
1000%.
Have they ate? Do they feel good? Or they're sick? Did they take medicine? No matter what happens, they will worry for you to the day you die. So whether you're 10 years old or 80 years old, like, it doesn't matter. Like, your mom is gonna worry about you. One of us said it, but if you have your mom, hug them. Not just today. 365 fucking
Dile
days.
que la quieres.
Sí, dile que la
Dile
amas,
que la
que la
quieres. Que
aprecias.
tu mamá es la que te dio la vida.
Yeah. And then Las mamacitas.
Las mamacitas que no falten.
Yeah, the MILFs.
Mira, a mí yo no tengo hijos.
How do we go from being so like heartfelt and emotional to like some pendejada?
Because in the words of Pepe, don't gotta be so serious, fool.
Mira, yo no tengo hijos, pero sí me dicen mami.
Mothers are serious, fool.
No.
Don't put them.
Why you laughing, fool? Hey, you said it's not just mom, it's mother, it's everybody.
Mamacitas.
All the mamacitas, everything that starts with an
And
M.
the mamacitas get double because it's May 10th and then it's on Sunday.
Oh,
if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
The Latina mothers are just that special that they get
they get 2
celebrated
days,
twice.
100%.
It's a weekend.
I think we landed on a
What?
on a time in the podcast where we have to say what's needed.
We have to give a word.
We have to give a word.
Several words.
Why are you guys fucking lost? You guys know how we
You
do it
know,
already.
we've been doing
Word of
this
the
for
day.
a long time.
Oh.
Be straight up.
Jose's face. He
Tell
was so
me.
like
Be
Jose
straight up.
Ole.
He
Jose
said-
Ole was like, oh,
He was
no.
like, wait, what?
Oh no, ¿qué es eso?
No, I mean, even before we get into that, I do understand like a lot of people have been struggling and maybe going through a very tough time already. Because I know if I'm going through it, I'm sure a lot of people out there have been also. So nothing worse than being stuck in your own mind and feeling like you don't deserve to be alive. And I think a false narrative that a lot of people have is being surrounded by great people is going to make you feel better. Reality, you can be surrounded by great people and you can still feel the most lost.
Mm-hmm.
You can still feel the most unloved. You can still feel the most the loneliest you've ever felt. So there's only one way to get out of it, and you have to do the work. Put in the work yourself. Being surrounded by great people help you, but if you're not willing to carry your own weight, your own struggles, your own darkness, then there's no way you can get out of this. So, it's just a friendly reminder for a lot of people that don't let nobody tell you how you should feel. You're entitled to it all. It happens. Some days you're good. Some days you're not at the best.
A veces.
And, I mean, just like the video I posted, and, go to war. You versus you. Only one thing left.
100 men versus one gorilla.
We win.
War.
1v1. Count me in.
1v1, give me-
1v1. Count me in. Do you guys have your quote?
Yeah.
I can start off. I'll start off this time instead of ending it. It has to tie in with what I just said about mental health. So I'm taking this actually from Fighting Through Mental Health, the Instagram page. So it says, mental health awareness, reminders. You can be high functioning and still be depressed. You can laugh all day long and still be dying inside. You can appear confident and still battle anxiety. You can make progress and still feel the weight of your trauma. You can look like you have it all together and still feel lost and empty inside. Your mental health comes before everything. So every day of the month, every day from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep, you have to make it a priority. But use this as a moment to spread awareness. So check in on your friends, your family, your loved ones, because you just never know what somebody's going through, and you never want to get left with I should have called them sooner. I should have checked in sooner. So if you're battling through something, reach out. And there's things and people that can help you. It's just you're surrounded by loved ones, and you got to see it. So that's mine.
Okay.
Follow that up, because like how you said, we've all had a week. And one of my friends, right, honestly, the last time I texted him, I didn't even text him. He sent me a birthday text message. And before that, it was like years. But he's always been not keeping tabs, but just checking up on me. And he sent me a text saying he wanted to reach out just because he just felt like I wasn't good. And I mean, he was right. And he sent me this quote. I mean, not this quote. This Bible verse. It said, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not rely on your own insight. In all your ways, acknowledge Him, and He will make straight your paths." Proverbs 3:5. And Jimmy, thank you. Thank you for always checking up for me, and then just being there and being a good friend. Yeah, it's a mysterious way how God works. Like, he even says, like, "Oh, God, like, just tugged on my heart, just making sure to reach out to you." And I was like, "Damn, like, that's cool. Like, I haven't talked to you in years, and you're just checking up on me randomly on the exact week where
It's
it's just
funny
like,
how
damn."
things work out, huh?
Yeah.
Gotta make some mistakes. Never.
You next. I mean, we've all had a week. But y'all know, if y'all followed, I've had a year, right? So this one says, "The path to your dreams will never be a smooth road. It's full of twists, turns, and challenges that will test your strength. But remember this, every obstacle you face is not a roadblock. It's a lesson. Each setback, each failure, each moment of doubt is an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Keep moving forward even when the journey feels endless, because every step you take brings you closer to the life you've always dreamed of living." So I think it was just a little reminder that I needed, and I'm pretty sure some of y'all may also need.
Thank you for that.
Of course.
Y'all are so deep. Mine's not that deep, but I think it's short and to the point.
And I got another one after.
Love it.
You want to just go?
No, just go.
Okay. All I have to say is, how does it go? Your story is already written. No need to stress. And I know a lot of times, especially this week, we be overthinking and we be overstressing, and it is written. It is written. Lo que es para ti es para ti. It's going to happen no matter what, whether you believe in God, whatever you believe in, it is written. And no matter how much you decide to go through it, it is written.
All right, so my mom watches a podcast, right? You guys know. And the thing is like, she doesn't understand it. Y yo siempre le digo, I always tell her, "Ma, ¿para qué ves el podcast ni le entiendes?" And her response is always the same. But you're on it, and your friends are on it. So, lo mínimo que puedo hacer es darle un like. So, I've never given her flowers. Well, I have, but she's never understood it because it's always been in English. Yeah. It's always been in English. So, it's only fair that on Mother's Day, I give her flowers. So, nomás, ese mensaje es para ti. No llores, ya te conozco, vas a llorar y yo voy a llorar también. I already know. Pero dice, "A la mejor madre del mundo, gracias por ser mi mejor amiga, mi fuerza y mi refugio en cada tormenta. Me has sostenido en los momentos más difíciles con tu amor y tu fe, y si pudiera darte el mundo a cambio, lo haría. Feliz Día de las Madres al corazón de mi vida. Amo you.
I love you.
Amo you."
Mamacita.
That was beautiful, bro. I out of all the episodes we've ever done, I don't think we've ever been that like
connected, like
yeah,
in sync.
But I think only moms can do that, you know.
Y pues un aplauso a todas las mamás de ustedes porque han creado
Y a tu mamá también,
Jack.
Tu mamá
Y a
también.
mía también porque pues they think they know what they were doing.
Hicieron algo bien.
Mira,
regañadas.
Mira, jefa, el hombrezazo que hizo.
Ay, el caballero que crió, señora.
Su hijo
sí, en serio.
es un cabrón.
Ay, ella bien, las mamás
bien
saben.
Bien humble.
Las mamás saben lo que tienen en la casa.
Sí.
Ya si ellas deciden
no. Sí. Miren, mi mamá sabe cómo soy. No hay secreto. Oh, mi hijo, no, soy un desmadre.
No, yo soy un niño bueno.
Soy trabajador, soy bien, a veces educado, malcriado, pero bien, con mucho amor.
Trabajador, ante
Trabajador
todo.
Más que nada. Usted sabe,
todo.
jefa. Usted sabe.
Usted sabe.
Usted sabe.
Ay,
Usted me
sí.
crió.
Yo ahora entiendo por qué me sirvieron las nalgadas las regañan. A mí sí me dieron nalgadas, güey. Y varias.
Mi papá no, mi mamá le tuve miedo.
Wow.
Mi mamá entraba a la casa y...
Güey, a mi mamá con la pura mirada. Con la pura mirada me mataba.
Ellos nunca me pegaron, pero cuando me gritaban...
Dang. A ti te...
Emotional abuse.
I was a good kid.
I was like, I'm gonna run away. She's like, then go.
Mamá, nomás te quiero decir, yo sí te la dejo pasar. Entiendo ahora.
No, sí, tenía mucha razón, mi jefa.
Sí. They always say, like, once you have your own kids, you'll understand what your parents went through. And that's to a minimum. That's to a minimum. Porque la verdad, como nosotros, ya sé que no somos santos. Y crecimos en una época bien madreada, bien divertida.
Ay, es que los tiempos ya no son como antes.
Como antes, no sé cómo ustedes, pero yo usaba la bicicleta por la cuadra, el área, todos lados. My parents wouldn't even see me. Or when I go with my cousins, igual. Y ahora ni puedo ver a mi hijo ir a dos
hasta
casas.
La esquina.
No, regrésate, hijo de tu madre.
A mí me tenían bien vigilada. A mí no me dejaban ir pasando pues esa casa azul allá. Pero sí era de estar afuera y jugar.
No sé qué ustedes, pero a mí nunca me dejaron que teniera sleepovers.
Oh, jamás.
Not even right now.
Jamás.
Papás mexicanos.
No, it's only for the podcast. Like, I can only say I'm staying over if it's San Diego.
Jose's always lying.
If it's for work, something.
Yeah.
No, wait, you want to talk about it? Because I was like well in my 20s still asking for permission to go out. Like, a mí no me soltaron la rienda hasta que me fui. And the girls that get it because, like, I was over here like 27, 28 and, like, still, like...
Were they this hard on your brothers?
Hell no. Hell no. And it's because, don't piss me off right now. That's another time. No, but it's because I hear your guys' experiences as like men with your mom. And I'm just like, it's not the same. It's not the same because I honestly think it's because Mexican mothers love their sons. I mean, all mothers love their sons, but it's just something about those Latina moms with their sons that I'm just like, you cannot... It's not the same as a girl, especially the oldest.
And what do you get when you date a Latina? You talk to your suegra. Mi hija sí es bien mucho. Oh, ella es bien sangrona. And you're over here like, wow, your mom loves me.
Ay.
No para decir nada, pero yo soy un nuero bien. Bueno.
Oh, sí, tú estás para impresionar la suegra.
Las suegras me aman.
Oh, sí, what's your secret? ¿Cómo le haces
flores, les habla bonito,
para caer bien a la suegra?
Mantengo sus hijas.
¿Oh, sí?
Las mantengo felices a sus hijas. ¿Y cómo haces eso, Emilio? ¿Y cómo haces eso?
You guys ever seen that the TikToker, the one that does like the impressions of like when he meets the parents, he's like, tu novia salió embarazada y le tienes que ir a hablar con sus papás. He's like, jefe, usted no se meta en lo que estamos, yo su hija. Hey, usted cállese, no llore, ¿para qué está chillando? No. That's like a whole impression.
Different for you, Page.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen it either.
I think next podcast,
Look at
we gotta go for you Pages.
Oh, well, the first three always.
The first three always say.
Yeah, we'll do it next time.
Okay.
So you have a week to fix the algorithm.
It's okay, I don't care. Pura pendejada y media.
But
it's all brain rot.
Man,
yeah, no, same.
I appreciate you guys for coming another time.
Hey.
Another week.
Thank you for having us.
Hey.
Episode
it's over already.
3?
204, I think.
204?
204 is my lucky number.
What was 200 though?
200 was solo.
And then we had
Alex,
and now this is 202.
So it's 2 or 3.
It's in the 200s, and I'm celebrating.
Yeah.
Okay?
You know what?
We
got our GED like two
It
years
don't matter.
ago.
200 episodes in the books, baby.
Oh, Jack, please, they gotta do something.
You got to do a lot of things. You got to like, comment, subscribe, turn all the notifications on, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, lo que tú quieras. Manda este episodio a tu mamá y dile que la quieres mucho, and we will see you on the next one.
Y dale un abrazo.
Dale un
No se te
beso.
olvide.
Dale un beso a tu mami.
Dale unos pinches $100 a la verga.
También.
No seas codo, güey. No seas codo, aunque sea una soda.
Luego le mandan el invoice a Chase Alive.
No, chao segura.